My name is Lindsay Stebbins, and I'm going to be attending Hillsdale College to study political economics.
What is there to say about Lindsay? She is everything we want our students to be. She's a leader. She is a good student. She is very strong-willed, but at the same time, very understanding of others' opinions and willing to work with others. If anyone's ever going to be the first president of the United States, female president or ambassador, it's going to be Lindsay. She has worked very hard for this school, and she would be a good candidate in order to recognize the things that she's done here and to help her achieve her goals.
One important lesson that I am going to take from DHS is to not judge people by their first impression.
Hi, I'm Bridget Charland. I plan to attend the Saginaw Valley State University to major in education.
Many of you know Bridget. She is the co-op student in the office. There are a lot of extenuating circumstances in Bridget's life that people are not aware of, things that she's had to deal with that most high school kids do not have to deal with. There's health issues of her mother at home. And with those issues, it's made Bridget a very compassionate person who's focused on becoming a teacher so she can use that understanding with others. She plans on going to Saginaw Valley, and it would make her life and her father's life a lot easier if she had this scholarship.
My lesson I've learned from DHS is to enjoy life but still know your priorities.
Hi, my name is Lindsay Monroe. I am going to go to Mott College and then transfer to U of M Flint for English. I'll go to school for 6 years to get my doctorate.
I'm here to talk to you about Lindsay Monroe. I had the privilege of getting to know Lindsay her freshman year as a student. She's honestly one of the hardest working students I have ever had in class. She pays attention to detail, really busts it in class. She has a wonderful personality and really good character. Some accomplishments of Lindsay. She's involved in student council, NHS, SAD, her youth group at church. She was in charge of decorating the hallway last year's prom. She has 200 plus hours of community service. She works part-time at Hicks Studio now, and she has already earned 9 credits of college. Lindsay plans on studying architectural design or medicine next year at college. I'm sure that if you had a chance to get to know Lindsay Monroe like I have, and if you had that privilege, you would agree with me that she is definitely a top candidate for this scholarship. So I hope that you consider her for this Jim Waldron scholarship. Thank you.
What I've learned from DHS that I'll take with me into the future is that I need to strive for my goals and do my best at achieving everything that I can with what I have.
My name is Cassie Elder, and my post-secondary plans are to attend the University of Michigan Flint in the fall to study theater and broadcasting.
She's the kind of kid that makes a teacher's job easy and makes it hard at the same time. She comes in every day, she does her work, she never says a thing, she just gets the job done. Anything you've seen on DTV, graphics-wise, that's been improved this year, it was all done by Cassie. So just to let you know, she's an awesome student. She pushes you too. She comes in every day and she wants to learn something new, and she makes me come up with different things to teach her. She passes everything I give her, and she goes to the next level every time. And she's the kind of kid that will take a scholarship like this and make something out of it, because that's what she does. She takes everything she has and she makes something out of it.
The lesson that I've learned from attending Davison is to always be true to yourself.
Hi, my name is Allison Girding, and I am going to attend Central Missouri State University to be a part of their bowling team. I'm extremely excited about that.
I've known Allie Girding for 3 years. She's going to be one of the individuals I'm going to have the hardest time saying goodbye to in the next couple of weeks. She is probably the most selfless, compassionate person I have ever met in my life. Always putting others before herself. She's chosen a good career. She is going into either education or social work with her skills. She's also made a very difficult choice. She's going to go out of state to school, giving up her strength, which is her family, because Central Missouri is offering her the most money. This is a family who earned less than $45,000 a year and is putting 2 kids through college right now. She is everything I would want in a student, everything I would want in a daughter. She's an unbelievable young lady, and I would really recommend that Allie get this scholarship.
One thing that I've learned at Davison that I'll always remember is all of the different people that I've met and the different characteristics that everyone has.
I'm Katie Clugston. I'm going to Grand Valley University to study dentistry.
I'm here to talk about Katie Clugston today. Katie's been involved with many extracurricular activities. She's involved in National Honor Society, Student Council. She was a Girls State participant, many hours of community service. She's one of the most impressive things I've seen is that she's tutored the last 3 years of her high school experience to middle school students in math. Teachers who've had her before know that she comes every day to class with a smile on her face, and she's just one of those students that you like to have in class because she makes your job easier. She's been involved with employment. She's been involved with, she works at John's Pizzeria. So on top of always continuing to be on the high honor roll, she's involved with community service and continues her employment. She's a very busy student, but continues to balance it all very well, and I think she's very deserving of this award.
The lesson that I learned in high school was that success isn't gained overnight. You have to work hard. And even if people aren't paying attention to you and you're not getting the rewards that you want, keep working hard because sooner or later it will pay off.
Hi, my name is Derek Hanzik. I'm attending the University of Michigan to study chemical engineering.
Derek Hanzik is one of the students that's nominated for the Waldron Scholarship. I've known Derek for 3 years. He's an extremely focused young man, very enthusiastic, sometimes a little over the top, which I think bothers teachers sometimes, but they don't understand the true Derek. When I first met him, he had 2 goals. One was to graduate with a 3.9 and better, which he's done, and the other was to be accepted at U of M for the School of Engineering, which he has also done. I know that finances for school are going to be tough for Derek. His father lives in Kentucky. He does not have a lot of contact with him. He doesn't feel it's his stepfather's responsibility, and his mother's on a limited income. But it would be nice for Derek to be able to fulfill the goal that he had set for himself. He would be an excellent candidate.
I've learned from Davison High School camaraderie in the fact that it's such a small, closely knit community, and there's so few people. You have the chance to meet everybody in it and make friends with everybody you can, and I plan on doing this at the University of Michigan also.
Hi, I'm Chad Crystal, and after graduating from Davison High School, I plan on going to Lawrence Tech, where I plan to major in architecture.
Hi, I'm here to introduce Chad Crystal. I've known him for the last 3 years. I've had him in my architectural class. In that time, Chad's been a great student. He does just anything you ask. One of his greatest strengths is how he'll stick to a job, and he really won't quit until he gets that job done. Chad is a very mature student. He's hardworking on any assignment that I'll give him. Chad is a focused man. He knows what he wants to accomplish in education, and he'll work hard to accomplish that. Next year, Chad will be going to Lawrence Tech University. He's going to major in architecture, and it's just been a pleasure to have known Chad for the last 3 years. And I think he'd be a real good candidate for the scholarship. Thank you.
The things I learned here at Davison was don't take the little things for granted because one day you might lose them.
My name is Susan Wheeler, and I will be attending Michigan State University next year, or in the fall. I will be majoring in social work and minoring in either international relief or psychology.
I don't know what to say about Susan other than she's just awesome. She is truly the nicest person I've ever met. Nicest student, nicest person. She's just so genuine. She's the type of person when she walks in the room, you just feel better that she's there. She's a great student. She's very active here at school. She's very active in her church. She does mission work. She went with Mrs. McWilliams on the last spring break mission trip, giving up her senior spring break, not doing what the typical senior here at Davison does, and gave up her time to do that. She's got incredible commitment and drive to succeed. She's going into social work, which is perfect for Susan. She's just a tremendous, tremendous person and is certainly well-deserving.
What I learned from Davison is that you need to love everyone equally and unconditionally.
Hi, I'm Stephanie Van Steenberg. After high school, I plan on going to Alma College to study fine arts and music.
I'm here to talk about Stephanie Van Steenberg. Stephanie is a great kid, hardworking kid. She does many, many things after school as far as community service, and then within school. She has a great attitude about education, and she's probably the hardest working kid I've had in years. Vote for Stephanie.
The thing that I learned from Davison that I'm going to take away is that There are a lot of challenges and things that you face, but it's worth the hard work and the effort. In the end, everything's worthwhile.
My name is Lisa Seymour. After high school, I plan to attend Wayne State University, where I will study business and play softball.
And I'm here to talk about Lisa Seymour. And Lisa is an excellent all-around student. She's a three-sport athlete. I believe we have 6 of those in the school right now, so it's very rare to have someone that's a three-sport athlete. We all know that it takes a lot of time and effort and dedication to play 3 sports. And on top of that, Lisa's academic all Big 9. She carries a 3.8 grade point average. She's a very hard worker. It doesn't matter if it's sports or if it's her academics. The time and dedication that is needed for sports is tremendous. And I applaud Lisa's efforts that she puts in for her academics also, carrying a 3.8 grade point average. And she works very hard, and I believe that Lisa would be an excellent candidate for the Jim Waldron Scholarship. Thank you.
One thing that I will take with me from high school is that to treat everyone like you want to be treated, even though it sounds really cheesy. I really believe in it.
My name is Stephanie Myatt. In the fall, I will be going to Grand Valley State University to study at their honors college. I will be majoring in cell and molecular biology with a double minor in writing and French. And from there, I will probably do graduate study at New York University.
An inquisitive, conscientious, and self-directed student, Stephanie Myatt is especially deserving. She not only maintains a high academic excellence in school in all of her subjects, but she participates in local community work through her church and through helping the elderly and assisted living. When Stephanie researched careers in our sophomore English class, she went above and beyond and volunteered in doctor's offices to make sure that medicine perhaps would be the career for her, or whether it was the right one. She's involves herself during the summer in academic activities as well. Stephanie always goes beyond and always maintains excellence, leading students in the classroom through the model that she projects.
The most important lesson I've learned from Davison High School is that with hard work and dedication, you can achieve any goal you set for yourself.
Hello, my name is Erica Royce. I am attending Michigan State University next year to major in packaging engineering, where I plan to get a good job after that, maybe in New York City or some large city like that.
Well, I've been asked to talk about Erica Royce as a possible scholarship candidate. I had Erica, in fact I have Erica right now in class. Great girl, hardworking, very good student, likes band, is planning on going off to Michigan State next year. Just a great candidate. If you've had her in class, she's a fun-loving girl, but a good worker, always has her work done, and just a nice kid to have. Thank you.
One thing I learned in high school this year, or all 4 years, is that even though high school is for learning book-wise and everything, I also feel that it's for getting to know yourself and who you are.
I'm Jordan Prevost. Plan on going to Baker College for engineering and architectural.
I'm here to speak about Jordan Prevost. Jordan is an excellent student. He goes above and beyond what is asked of him. Jordan is very unique. School doesn't come easy for Jordan, so he does struggle at times, but he always goes above and beyond what I ask of him. He'll stay after to finish his work. He'll take extra work home. In class, if students are saying stuff that he doesn't agree on, he'll stand up, he'll stick up for what he believes in. That makes him very special. Jordan works at Whitey's. He's played football for 3 years here at Davison. He plans on going to Baker. He's thinking about architecture, but he's a little unsure. But why I think Jordan could really use this scholarship is Jordan lives with his dad. His mom lives in Florida. They've struggled. His dad has been laid off. He really has high aspirations, and We're not sure if Jordan's dreams are going to become a reality because of his financial situation. So he's very well respected by students, well respected by teachers, and he's a hard worker.
One thing I've learned at Davison is to always work hard at what you want.
My name is Katie Burwell. My legal name is Kathleen, but I never go by it. I plan to attend Spring Arbor University and major in physical therapy and sports medicine. I'll have to transfer to finish my physical therapy degree, but the sports medicine one I can actually finish there.
Hi, I'm here talking about Katie Burwell today, and she's a fantastic student, fantastic kid, has a great personality. I had the privilege, of working with her as her counselor the last 2 years, and also as the marching band assistant. I got to see her in action with the marching band. She's just a very giving person, always willing to help out when she can. She's had some tragedy in her life, having lost a parent several years ago, and I think she's dealt with that in an amazing way. I know she could really use the money for school. She wants to go into secondary education and work with students. She's also had some working at various Christian camps over the last couple of summers. So just a great student, great personality, and I think she'd be real deserving of this award. Thank you.
And here I finally made friends that I hope I will have for a while now. They've lasted 6 years, so hopefully they'll last the next 4.
My name is George Mataroui, and my plan is to be a car designer. I'm trying to get into designing school. I might start with Mott College, then transfer to some other university.
I'm here to talk about George. I've had George in class for 1 semester, and George comes to class each day. He's prepared for class, and he works hard. And George has shown a lot of growth in 9 weeks' time, and has adapted to a class that he doesn't normally take, and doing physical workouts. And George would be a good candidate for the Jim Waldron Award.
Something I learned from Davison High School is to respect other people. And
my name is Matt Madigan, and after high school I plan on attending an art college.
I'm here to talk about Matt Madigan. In my 6th-hour class, Matt works really hard, cares about his work, and he tries real hard.
One of the lessons that I've learned in high school was to be patient.
Hi, my name is Lori Kimash. After high school, I plan to attend Bethel College in Indiana. I'm going to either go into business or education. I'm also playing on the soccer team down there.
Hi, I'm here to talk about Lori Kimash. Lori is a National Honor Society student who's helped in the blood drive. She's working for her community service hours this year as a senior. Some of her hours was involved in taking a mission trip to Mexico with her church, and also working with AAU tournaments, helping organize the basketball tournaments. She's a very well-rounded student. She's in several honors classes. She's an athlete. She likes music. She's involved in her church. This fall she plans on going to Bethel College. She's already received the trustee's highest scholarship and also an athletic scholarship for soccer. She's also earning money working as a co-op at Quiznos and babysitting on weekends. She's a good student, she works hard, and would be a good candidate for the Jim Waldron Scholarship. Thank you.
The lesson I've learned at DHS is to always try my best in everything I do. That's something I learned in athletics and also in school here.
My name is Levi Henson, and I plan on going to Albion College, and I plan on studying music performance there.
Good morning. I feel very honored to talk about Levi Henson. Levi Henson is one of the nicest students that I've worked with as an educator. Not only nice, but just a great student as far as doing his work, doing quality work, and being a positive part of a classroom. He always volunteers to answer questions, always very positive in the class. Probably the most outstanding thing about Levi is that he's very well-rounded. He's into music, he's in a band, he's in the choir, he is into sports, he played football, and he's very academic as well. He's taking AP Calculus at this time and doing very well in that. Levi is one of the most positive people that I've met. When he's walking down the hallway, he's always got a smile on his face. He's always got positive things to say about other students as well as teachers and life in general, very positive about life. I think Levi is very deserving of this scholarship and would certainly benefit from it and use it in a very positive way.
The lesson that I've learned from Davison High School is that hard work and good relationships really do make life a lot easier.
My name is Jennifer Ware. I am planning on going to University of Michigan Flint for college. I'm going to major in biology with a focus on molecular genetics, and I hope to eventually go into cancer research.
Jennifer Ware is probably one of the most conscientious musicians I've ever met. She has worked incredibly hard to not only improve her talent as a musician, but she's worked really hard to improve herself as a student. My understanding is she has a full ride to the University of Michigan Flint, and I think that speaks volumes for not only her work ethic, but for her character.
The lesson that I've learned from Davison would probably be time management skills, because I've been involved in so many things.
Hi, my name is Debbie Schultz. I am going to Mott Community College to become a dental hygienist.
I've been asked to speak about Debbie Schultz. Debbie is a student that I had each of her 4 years here. If I had a daughter, I would want a daughter just like Debbie. Her morals, her values, her personality, her dedication, they just are insurmountable. I'm always impressed with Debbie by the fact that when she approaches an assignment, and most of them haven't been for my classes, but assignments that she's shared with me for other classes, she is in it honestly for the learning opportunity. It's not just what can I do to get this grade, it's wow, guess what I learned about this, and that to me is amazing. She might not stand out above the other students as far as popularity, but Debbie truly gives to her community. She gives to this school. She's an excellent performer in orchestra and has given a lot to that. She has tutored my sons in orchestra on their instruments, and I know that at home Debbie does not have things going very well. Her parents unfortunately are having a lot of difficult times right now, and this is it's playing a big role in where Debbie wants to go to school. She has been accepted, and she's very excited about the fact that she's been accepted into the Ferris State Honors Program, and she would love to go there. And unfortunately, if she doesn't get some scholarship, she's not going to be able to go there. She's faced with a lot better attitude than I can say I would have, that she's probably going to go to Mott and go for dental hygienist, when her real goal, or her initial goal, was to go up to Ferris in the honors program and pursue secondary education. And I would love to see this young lady who smiles in the face of every adversity she's been given, be given a chance to shine like she has shined here in her 4 years at Davison.
One thing I've learned from high school is to expect the unexpected, because you never know what's going to happen.
I'm Kara Zdenek. My plans are to go to Michigan State, and my major is going to be like a pre-med.
Okay. I've known Kara Zdenek for 3.5 years. Since her freshman year, she has been a tremendous student in my French class. I have never seen in any student such levels of tolerance and maturity. Even as a freshman, she was there to help others, and I think this is her favorite thing, is to help other students. I've seen her personally help other students in need, comfort them, and really Kara is somebody who does a bunch of little things, but she does it with so much motivation and enthusiasm that you just cannot help but think that she's the greatest person on earth. She also is involved in a lot of activities. She works on the weekends. She told me that she was bageling it up. She's working at the bagel place every weekend, very busy with pep band, orchestra, marching band. I was amazed to see that she was conducting during football season. She never bragged about it, and that's what's so wonderful about this student. She never brags about her accomplishments, ever. You really have to find out from other students what Kara is about, because she comes to class every day with a smile, with a positive attitude, and has a wonderful sense of humor. But she doesn't stand out as the most outgoing person when you first know her. What I would like to add about Kara is that she is a person who will do anything to help others, once again. And I would just say a small quote to finish this up. I didn't make it up, once again. Mother Teresa actually said that, and when I read about it, I thought of Kara. And she said, in this life, we cannot do great things. However, we can do little things with great love. And this is what Kara is about. Great love for other people, for her teachers, because she's respectful, and for her classmates.
From what I've learned, you have to be really responsible and have a lot of organizational skills to succeed in the world.
My name is Justin Brown. I'm going to go to Mott College next year to further my schooling to try to be a state trooper. I'm going to take criminal justice.
Justin is a great kid, and I think everybody is going to say that the person they're talking about is a great kid. But he is somebody who is quiet and unassuming, and if he had a teacher as a freshman, they may not even really be able to remember who he was, because he didn't cause any problems. He would just sit there and do his work, and he's an extremely hard worker. His home life leaves a lot to be desired. He doesn't know his real dad and doesn't have a great relationship with his mom. Every penny that Justin has to spend, he has to earn, and he's always had a job ever since I've known him. He had to raise $550 working at Taco Bell, which takes a lot of time when you're working at Taco Bell, to pay his own way to a wrestling camp for a week, and he did it. He also is going to go to U of M Flint and major in criminal justice. He is going to be a state trooper. He has $0 of parental contributions to college, and he received meat money, but he didn't receive any other scholarships. He's just a good representation of a normal kid at DHS who isn't a standout, but who makes it through and does well, and everybody likes him, and he's not, how do I say it? Said he's not a standout, and he's hard to even maybe remember, but he does what he's supposed to do, and just is a good kid that's kind of always fallen a little short in things that he might need. So this would be something that would get him on his way and could feel good about kind of the underdog getting the scholarship.
Here from Davison, I've learned that time moves very swiftly, so try to make the most out of every moment, because once it's over, you don't get another second chance.